everyone, in today's video I'm going to be going over my Reading Rush TBR. This readathon takes place during the 20th to the 26th of July and it's hosted by Ariel Bissett. Let's jump right into the challenges. The first challenge is to read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone. My birthday is November 15th, so I had to find a book the color of Topaz. This was so hard as I didn't really have any Topaz covers, so I'm just gonna go with this book, and that is Angela's Ashes by McCourt. The spine is kind of topazy, so we're just gonna go with it. It's like the closest thing I could find to it. This is a memoir first published in 1986. I have no idea what this is about, but it shall be read. But it's kind of long though. The next prompt is to read a book that starts with the word the. And for this I'm going with a book that I already planned on reading this month, and that is The Slow Regard of Silent Things by Rothfuss. I think it's especially fitting that I read this during this reading rush because this book is so small, so it's completely doable. The next challenge is to read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen. For this one, I'm going with Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. As of right now, I haven't seen the movie, but I am going to get on that as soon as possible. Definitely before I start any of these books. The next prompt is to read the first book you touch. Okay, for this one, I have 3 books in mind. Okay, so for this one, it's either going to be Anne of Green Gables, The Bluest Eye, or The Year of Yes. Folding them up. So, the first one I touch, can't really... Okay, I'm just going to throw them in the air, I guess. This one's closest to me, so this is the one I am going to read this month, and it is The Bluest Eye. The Bluest Eye. Okay, so I'm going to be reading this one this week. Kind of don't want to rush to this one though. Okay, so The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. It's a novel and I have been wanting to read this one for a long time, so finally gonna get to it. The next challenge is to read a book completely outside of your house. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this prompt because it's way too hot to be outside. The only time I go outside is when I need to take my dogs out, but also I'm kind of still in lockdown, so moving on. The next prompt is to read a book in a genre that you've always wanted to read more of and haven't, and for this I'm choosing White Fragility, Why It's So Hard for White People to Talk About Racism by Diangelo. I'm going to read this book to educate myself on the Black Lives Matter movement and, you know, just so I could be a better person in this respect. The last challenge is to read a book that takes place on a different continent than where you live. And for this, I'm going with The Deep by Rivers Solomon. This book is about mermaids and I think it's set near or around Africa, so we're just gonna go with that. Okay, these are the books that I will be reading for this year's Reading Rush. I have a total of 6 books here and I'm probably gonna have to read a book a day at this rate, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If you are new, please subscribe and don't forget to like this video. I'll see you next time. Bye!